Good morning, everyone. My name is Hương. I'm studying in Finance Banking Faculty, from University. Today, I would like to tell you about an interesting definition. It plays an important role in business. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm sure that all of you know the marketing, but some never hear or don't understand the marketing mix. So I will present about what is marketing mix and key points to run a successful marketing mix. My presentation includes two parts. First, on how you understand about the conception of marketing mix. Secondly, I discuss with you about key points to success in marketing mix. Okay, let's start. So, what marketing mix? Yeah, the term marketing mix was first used in 1953 when Leigh Borden in his American Marketing Association presidential address took the recipe idea one step further and coined the term marketing mix. A prominent marketer at, jo- at Jerome McCarthy proposed a 4B classification in 1960, which has seen wide use. The 4BS concept is explained in most marketing textbooks and courses. Elements of the marketing mix are often referred to as the 4BS. Fully product, a tangible object or an intangible service that is mass produced or manufactured on a large scale with a specific volume of units. Intangible products are service based like the tourism industry and the hotel industry. Code-based products like cell phone, loader, and credit. Typical example of the mass-produced tangible object are the motor car and the disposable razor. A less obvious but ubiquitous mass-produced service is a company operating system. Secondly, price. The price is the amount a customer pays for the product. It is determined by a number of factors, including market share, competition, material cost, product identity, and the customer perceived value of the product. The business may increase or decrease the price of product if other stores have the same product. Thirdly, plate. Plate represents the location where a product can be purchased. It is often referred to as the distribution channel. It can include any physical store as well as virtual store on the internet. Finally, promotion represents all of the communication that a marketer may use in the marketplace. Promotion have four distinct elements: advertising, public relations, word of mouth, and point sales. A certain amount of crossover occurs when promotion use the four principal elements together, which is common in film promotion. Advertising covers any communication that is paid for, from cinema commercial, radio and internet advert, through print media and billboard. Public relations are where the communication is not directly paid for and include press releases, sponsorship, deal, exhibition, conferences, seminars, or trade fair and events. Word of mouth is any apparently informal communication about the product by ordinary individual, satisfied customer, or people specifically engaged to keep word of mouth momentum. Sales staff often play an important role in word of mouth and public relations. Backkicking also need to be taken into consideration. Broadly defined of the optimizing the marketing mix, the primary responsibility of marketing by offering the product with the right combination of the 4PS. Marketer can improve their result and marketing effectiveness. Making small changes in the marketing mix is typically considered to be a tactical change. Only making large changes in any of the 4PS can be considered change strategic. The term marketing mix, however, does not imply that the 4P element represent options. They are not trade-off, but are fundamental marketing issues that also need to be addressed. They are the fundamental action that marketing requires, whether determined explicitly or by default. So, what about key points to run a successful marketing mix? I would like to give 8 key points. Super most importantly, 1. Editorial content. This may be made by one person or a group of people, whether it is a specialist within the company or a team including contracted experts. It, it is then common goal is to create compelling content for customers. Many organizations use the people who have not deep understanding about customers. So you need the people who understand their importance and must set up direct to create compelling content. 2. Putting the internet problem on top. More of the discussion article about marketing content on around the program content overlooking the outside. Yet, the exchange with customer and demonstrate that product beneficial for them is extremely important, but we often forget those who may have a greater influence for brand name product. It is not. Make sure you have a established communication channel within a long term and consistent. For example, it might be newspaper, forum percentage directory of, um, of the internet company and other form. 3. Investment in design. Nothing worse and leave the wrong impression to customer rather than make a product with a bad design. So, refine the start with design, understanding consumer behavior, their preferences, and what they do not like. 4. Do not force himself to have on the compelling content on the homepage. You're really comfortable on the test side and the new interface. You can create a broader impact on the network with the introduction of useful information through each topic, but do not be so greedy. You emphasize the focus. Do not make customers have to do a system try before apply absorb information. 5. Receive detailed feedback. You must set a channel feedback and want the decision is not to be withdrawn. Even if there are negative feedback, listen and improve the product. Example for this in Microsoft Twitter. Enable customer to ease criticism of their product on the forum. So that Microsoft has learned the disadvantages of the product. They began to upgrade the system and receive praise from the customer who previously had loudly criticized their operating system. 6. Focuses on content in any talk about the marketing strategy. We always consider content focused array. In other words, if you want to build relationship, the information about the sale ranks second only after the array content. 7. Start with the abbreviated content and restrict it as the basic. Do not try to get all the content spilling immediately if the organization has not done that. Focus on its part and bring the actual content new oriented to each group of target customer. Only when you succeed with this then the new transition to the other. 8. Experiments do not always highly associated with the distribution channel. At least customers are witnessing a full range of diversified distribution model. Customer will never turn back to you with copy of the content you offer very attractive. I hope that through my presentation you can understand in your marketing mix well. It's very important when you start a business. Thank you for listening to me.